What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome back to a brand new Liverpool Career Mode episode, and this is the season finale of season 4 of this Career Mode, and we have really good news. Mo Salah is back from his injury just in time to help us hopefully clinch the Premier League title, but because his match sharpness is on 0, he will be on the bench, and Manchester City have really bottled it. They couldn't beat Bournemouth. They are comfortably mid-table, but Man City dropped points, so mathematically we are not champions yet, but basically we need one more point to confirm the title, and I'm really excited about this because after losing the FA Cup final and after going out in the Champions League semi-finals, winning the Premier League was the main aim and always is the main aim, because no team has ever won the Premier League 4 times in a row, and Man City would have won it 6 times in a row if it wasn't for Jurgen Klopp's amazing Liverpool side winning with 99 points and going 26 wins and 1 draw in the first 27 games, the best ever start to any Premier League season. Kobel comes into this game, Ugarte and Kerkez starts, but otherwise I'm going with my best attack. Salah is on the bench, hopefully he can come on and score a goal in the second half. Let's go! And comment today goes out to these guys that you can see below it. Thank you so much for your awesome support and great comments, it really means the world to me. And also check out my FIFA 23 gameplay channel and my FIFA 22 channel where we play co-op tournaments with live commentary. It's hilarious, the gameplay is really funny.
No doubt about it, the fans are on tenterhooks ahead of this one. They know full well that their heroes could today clinch the league title. Will they do it? It's Liverpool, they take on Crystal Palace live.
Welcome to Anfield, let's clinch the Premier League title with a victory against Crystal Palace, and after Man City really bottled it against Bournemouth, let's hammer home our advantage. Oh my goodness, Kerkez is the only player back. Uh-oh. Olise! Olise! Oh, Guardiola, absolutely brilliant. Oh, Declan Rice, love that. And Luis Diaz can run. And I see Jota. Jota! To Darwin! What a block again! No. Oh, Pellistri, great block, Konate. But Trent, get there! Yes, Trent. Look at Kerkez, what a run by Kerkez. And I see Bellingham, but Trent Alexander-Arnold. He steps on the ball. Declan Rice to Jota. What a save! Darwin Nunez. Jota, please, Diogo Jota. Another save by the Rice. Trent, keep the ball. Declan Rice. Jota, I need some inventiveness. Bellingham. Declan Rice. To Bellingham! Yes! What a goal! And Jude Bellingham could win us the title with that goal. The Liverpool legend in the making, Jude Bellingham, with just 0.06 XG, scores an absolute belter. And Jude Bellingham bids farewell to Liverpool with another league title. I'm selling him because in real life he's going to Real Madrid. Trent, I need you to make a run. Oh, I see Trent. And Jota! Yes, it's 2-0. It is pretty much confirmed that we have just won our 4th Premier League title in a row. That is absolutely brilliant, and of course Jota is doing the PlayStation celebration. What a run by Trent, and he gets a very cool assist, and Jota finishes it into the roof of the net. Beautiful goal. And Jota hopefully wins the top scorer award again. Varela, Shkiri. Konate! Oh, come on. Kobel. Oh my goodness, the Crystal Palace goalkeeper is up. Go on. Don't you dare blow the whistle, ref. Harvey Elliott. Oh, please go in. The shot doesn't have enough power to go all the way. We have done it! We have won another Premier League title, absolutely beautiful scenes at Anfield, and Declan Rice will captain the Liverpool side because I substituted Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent was the captain, but now it falls to Declan Rice, and he has been a really good leader at Liverpool since we signed him, and I never get tired of winning Premier League titles, even on FIFA, but especially, you know, in real life. And Liverpool should have won 3 Premier League titles if it wasn't for the cheating Manchester City breaking financial fair play rules. Liverpool would have won 3 Premier League titles, but Declan Rice lifts the Premier League on FIFA, and I think this has been overall a successful season, but I always think that winning the league title makes it a very, very successful season. But because we lost an FA Cup final and we lost the Champions League semi-final, I always have in the back of my mind a what if. We should have done a little bit better with the squad that we have, with the players that we have. Yes, we had quite a lot of injuries, especially to Salah and Gakpo, but our main man, Jota, Darwin Núñez, Bellingham were largely fit for the whole season, and we should have done better. I think we should have knocked Sevilla out in the Champions League semi-finals, and then we would have played, I think, Roma in the Champions League final, which would have been another winnable game. And also the FA Cup final, we were 2-0 up against Leicester, and in the end we were trailing 3-2. We came back to 3-all in the 88th minute, and then Leicester won it with the last kick of the game, which was gut-wrenching and heartbreaking. But this series is not only about winning trophies, it's about developing players, and Conor Bradley, this has been a breakthrough season for him, especially like the second half season when he was recalled. We dominated Crystal Palace, as you can see. We had a lot of shots on target, and overall we were the best and the most consistent team. This is like our 8th or 9th win in a row in the Premier League, and we have been unbeaten for so long. I think we thoroughly deserve the Premier League title. We have been again the best team in England, and next season my main aim will be to win the Champions League and the FA Cup as well as the Premier League. And we just extended our winning run to 8 wins in a row, which I think is an absolute first, and I love this. Dominant Liverpool nail Premier League title with 1 game to spare. That's absolutely brilliant, and I don't remember the last time it was that we won the title with games to spare or 1 game to spare. I don't think it happened last season. So we already won the title very convincingly by 6 points. We have 1 game to go. Tottenham are confirmed in 3rd place, but Chelsea still have work to do. They have to beat Aston Villa or get a draw, otherwise Man United might overtake them. And also Newcastle could finish still in a European place. Only 6th place qualifies for the Europa League, so the Man United Newcastle game is absolutely massive, and what a relegation fight we have. Burnley and Fulham are gone, but Southampton need to beat Arsenal, and they have to hope that Crystal Palace lose to Leicester City, so an amazing last day of the season is in store. And Jota already has 2 goals on Haaland, so I will bench him and I will start Adam Hunt up front. Darwin Núñez has 21 goals, and Jota already finished as the guy with the most assists confirmed. And Kobel is actually 3rd in the clean sheets chart, which is really impressive. The last day of the season, let's bow out with a victory after a really good campaign where we won the Premier League and the Community Shield. We didn't win the FA Cup or the Champions League though, so that's my little bit of a disappointment.
Liverpool against Spurs. It is a fixture that on paper is always attractive, and we hope it ends up being that way in reality. Stay with us, we have live action coming up for you every kick of the ball.
Welcome to Anfield, let's beat Tottenham and let's bid farewell to Season 4, and also let me know in the comments below who should we sign for Season 5 besides Alexis McAllister, Ugarte, Harvey Elliott. Oh no. Oh my goodness, Adam Hunt, what a steal. And Adam Hunt can go all the way. And he scores. How did that go in? That is an amazing finish. Adam Hunt, the homegrown talent, shows me why I should give him more playing time. I mean, he was under pressure by the defender, but he gets his shot away. That's 13 goals for Adam Hunt. It's a really good season. This has been his breakthrough season. Salah.
Curtis Jones.
And It's Harvey Elliott! It's 2-0! We are smashing Tottenham to pieces, even with our second team. What a through ball by Adam Hunt. Harvey Elliott had nothing to do, just he had to shoot, and he scores from the penalty spot. That's brilliant, or a little bit closer. Arsenal are beating Southampton, so it looks like Arsenal will qualify for Europe and Southampton will get relegated. Surely Harry Kane won't shoot from there. I mean, that's so far out. Let's see. Oh, I cleaned out that guy. Oh my goodness, Kerkez. Brilliant, and Adam Hunt, he can score again, but no, he missed it. Trent to Salah and Adam Hunt. Good save, Gulacsi. Oh, what a mistake. And Darwin Nunez hits the bar. No. And Nunez again! What on earth is going on? Now Salah has been almost anonymous since he came back from his injury, so let's see if Salah can score, but no. So we see off the season with back-to-back clean sheets. Why couldn't we do this in the Champions League semi-finals or in the FA Cup final? The pressure was off a little bit with Man City dropping points against Bournemouth though, so maybe that's why we were so comfortable. And also Tottenham didn't break a sweat, they had nothing to play for, and we wanted to give a show to our fans, and I mean, we dominated pretty much the whole game. No defensive mistakes, brilliant performance. Adam Hunt was the man of the match. This has been his breakthrough season, just like Harvey Elliott, who also scored. So happy for them. And a remarkable achievement. The press asked me about our 9-game winning run. Absolutely brilliant, but I want to win trophies. And we have won the Premier League, that's great, but I want more, because we have won the Premier League in every single season, which is absolutely crazy. I haven't done that before, but I also haven't not won the Champions League in my first 4 seasons. The ultimate difficulty on FIFA 23 is the hardest that I have ever faced. We'll have a lot of youth academy players who are unsettled, so let's pick carefully who do we promote from them. The first guy that I have to promote is this amazing goalkeeper, already 65 rated, 87 to 93 potential, absolutely brilliant player. So let's promote him. He already has, you know, very good reflexes, handling and diving. His positioning needs to improve though. And the other guy that I will promote will be this guy, Kish Tivadar. He is 62 rated, 81 to 87 potential, with already pretty good passing and finishing, but it's his potential that is convincing to me. And he is showing great potential. The goalkeeper was showing the exciting trait, and I released him because I don't want their potential to go down, and we can sign them back next season, you know. And the third guy that I will promote is this guy. We really need a good left back in the Hungary squad, so let's promote him. And he has the showing great potential status, so let's put him on the loan list and let's try to loan him out. And I wanted to show you why I sometimes release players with very high potential at the end of the season, especially after they just got promoted from the youth academy. This goalkeeper was 65 rated just 2 days ago. I released him because he has the exciting prospect trait, and now he's 69 rated, so he grew instantly by 4 ratings, and next season he will grow even more. And you lose nothing if you release a player, because at the start of next season I can just re-sign him if I want and either play him or loan him out. So even if you are, managing a small club, this actually works. This guy grew even more. He was 62 rated when I promoted him just 2 days ago, and now he's 68 rated. So he grew by 6 points. So this is a good tip for you guys if you want to grow your youth academy players even more. And Villarreal have won the UEFA Conference League, a 3-2 win, and also it has been a double header for the La Liga teams, because Sevilla, for their first time in their history, after winning like 6 Europa League trophies, they have beaten Roma 4-2 in a really thrilling Champions League final, and I'm gutted because we lost to Sevilla in the semi-final. finals. So in the Premier League, we have won the Premier League title with 6 points. We got 96 points, just like in the season where we finished 1 point behind Man City, who finished with 97 points. But this season we have been by far the better team. Defensively, I think we improved a lot, even though conceding 46 goals is still quite a lot. But actually, only Man City conceded significantly less goals, and we also scored a whopping 114 goals. Next season I will alter the gameplay slightly, that against the smaller sides especially we will play on 3-minute halves, because that way the games are a lot tighter, a lot more, you know, tougher to win. Tottenham and Chelsea finished in the top 4. Chelsea with a very comfortable position in the end, because Man United lost to Newcastle, and because Arsenal only drew to Southampton, they still scraped into European football with on goal difference on 6th place. So Arsenal are in Europe next season, and Leicester are also in Europe. Newcastle miss out because Leicester beat us in the FA Cup final, so that's a little bit unlucky for Newcastle. And Southampton get relegated because a draw wasn't enough, and I think Crystal Palace in the end did the job. They beat Leicester City at home, so Crystal Palace stayed up. Just like in real life, Southampton get relegated alongside Burnley and Fulham. And amazingly, Sheffield United, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest stay up, so congratulations to them. And we have won the Community Shield final against Tottenham. We always do this: win the Community Shield at the beginning of the season, win the Premier League at the end of the season, but we haven't won any other trophy because we lost to Leicester in the FA Cup final. That still hurts me, because we lost with a 90th minute Leicester City winner. We had a brilliant run in the FA Cup, beating Manchester City and Chelsea all the way to the final. We really should have beat Leicester City, because we actually were the favorites and we had a tougher run to the final, even though Leicester City knocked out Arsenal. But it's really annoying that we couldn't beat Leicester when in the league we have beaten them 5-1. And since the FA Cup final we actually won all of our games, so it's really annoying. But we needed 2 replays in the FA Cup run to the final. Charlton and Luton gave us scares in the first game. Arsenal also won the League Cup. Congratulations to Arsenal, so at least they win a trophy. And wait, that means maybe Newcastle qualify for the Europa League, because Arsenal won the League Cup and they finished in 6th place. I'm not sure, maybe Newcastle do qualify for the Europe. We will find that out, you know, probably next season. Sorry, maybe Newcastle qualified that way for Europe. Arsenal beat us on penalties, so that was really painful to go out in the League Cup that way. And we have beaten Luton in the League Cup as well. We have met Luton 3 times this season, even though they are a lower league team. That's quite astonishing, to be honest. And Inter won the UEFA Super Cup after Paris Saint-Germain won the Champions League. Inter won the Europa League last season, but they were nowhere to be seen in the Champions League, because it was Sevilla, the really unprecedented first time winners in Champions League history, and it came at the expense of us, which is really painful. But hats off to Sevilla. Somehow they dug deep and knocked us out in the Champions League. We were the better team in both games, but Sevilla were just more ruthless in the end. And we had a great run. We knocked out Barcelona and Juventus all the way to the final. To the semi-finals. So I thought Sevilla would be easier, but in the end it wasn't. Sevilla was actually our toughest opponent. Man City won the Europa League. Wow, that is crazy. That Man City ended up in the Europa League and they won the whole competition, so congratulations to Man City. And to be honest, with the squad that they have, they shouldn't even be competing in the Europa League. And if Liverpool do end up in the Europa League, I want us to do this. I want us to take the competition seriously, and I want Liverpool to win the Europa League, because I think we will have the squad to do it next season. And Man City, you know, steamroll everyone in the competition, and they probably won their group as well. Let's actually check out Man City's group. Yeah, it was pretty comfortable for them, but this group was no match for Man City. So it will be a Man City Sevilla UEFA Super Cup final, and Villarreal won the Conference League against Torino. That's really tough for Torino, who went all the way to the final. It's an amazing achievement for Torino, the smaller club in Turin, to even qualify for the final. And they knocked out Newcastle in the Conference League. And I'm not sure if my calculations are right or not, but Newcastle might be in the Conference League next season as well. And also in the next episode we will have a little break from the Liverpool career mode, and we will have the Hungary World Cup special episode where I will record all the games that I play with Hungary against Iceland, Morocco and Argentina. This will be an amazing World Cup experience. The top 2 qualify, so this is a really exciting time for me as a Hungary fan, and I've been going to the Puskás Arena to watch Hungary games. And Diogo Jota has been our player of the season, our top scorer, our MVP. 45 goals and 31 assists. That's 76 goal contributions in 53 games. Absolutely insane statistics, just like Darwin Núñez. 31 goals and 11 assists, and they are now both 90+ rated players. Absolutely amazing. Luis Diaz also 89 rated, 17 goals, 10 assists. He had a small injury during the season, but he was still our main like winger this season because of Salah's long injury. Bellingham, I will sadly say goodbye to Jude Bellingham. I will transfer list him at the beginning of next season because you know, he goes to Real Madrid in real life, but he has been an amazing servant, and only 22 years old still, 90 rated, 17 goals, 16 assists, and Bellingham leaves as a Liverpool legend. Adam Hunt, the young player of the season, the outbreak season for Adam Hunt, 15 goals and 12 assists, absolutely brilliant, and he still has the exciting prospect status, which means that his potential is 90+, so hopefully next season I can grow him even more. Salah has went down by 2 rating points because of injury and also his age. He's 34 rated, but he still scored 14 goals and 12 assists, which is pretty decent. And Carvalho also had his best season in Liverpool shirt, 10 goals, 10 assists. Curtis Jones as well and Harvey Elliott as backup players, they were really magnificent. 8 goals, 12 assists for Harvey Elliott, so 20 goal contributions, brilliant. Cody Gakpo, he has been hit with a 7 and a 3-month injury, only 6 goals and 4 assists in 16 games. Hopefully next season I can develop him. Conor Bradley, he's going out on loan to Dortmund, but I think I will recall him and maybe sell Livramento, and Conor Bradley will be our backup right back because he has been so good. I've been very surprised by him, and I think I will you know, keep him next season. Ugarte also brilliant season, even though he's not really growing that much. And let's see who else had a lot of games. Gvardiol 50 games, Fabinho 46. These players are already, you know, brilliant. Gvardiol grew by 2 points, and we really needed a brilliant centre back. And I think if he plays in the FA Cup final, he was suspended, we probably win that cup final. So hopefully next season that won't happen, that Gvardiol gets suspended before a really big game. Robertson and Joe Gomez also very reliable and important games. And Virgil van Dijk now went down to 85 rated. He only has 1 year left on his contract. If he sees out his contract, he will be only 82 rated or something, but I think I will keep Van Dijk around because he's a really good leader of men, as you can see. And Milos Kerkez, also a brilliant season for him, 33 games, he grew by 3 points and he will grow even more. Livramento also had a fantastic season, but I want to give like players who have connections to real life Liverpool, like Conor Bradley. He's a real life Liverpool player on loan, so I will probably develop him and grow him. Curtis Jones also had a lot of injuries, that's why he only played 32 games. Alisson and Cobo, both very good goalkeepers, and Cobo actually kept more clean sheets, but I played Alisson in a lot of more like big games and tough games. Calvin Ramsey also played 12 games for Bournemouth. He's now 75 rated, still a long way off to be our like proper second choice. And we have a lot of young players. Sepp van den Berg will probably overtake Virgil van Dijk's place next season or the season after next season. And we have this young player from the youth academy who is on loan in Argentina, who grew a lot. Look at this growth, man. plus 15 from 58 rated to 73 rated in one season. That's absolutely insane in my opinion. And let's see if we have any other like crazy growth. Kite Gordon, I want to play him next season because he has brilliant stats, really fast, and already 79 finishing, 80 passing. He has similar stats to when Adam Hunt became a regular at Liverpool, and look where he grew. So I will give Kite Gordon the next season as his first like full proper season at Liverpool, and this is our whole squad of players. This guy also grew by 10 points, which is absolutely brilliant, and he's joining Norwich, so he's improving on loan. He's going to improve on loan a lot as well. And our season objectives have been pretty okay. We are actually not on the verge of getting sacked because we completed, you know, expanding the club in Europe within 2 seasons, which means probably we had to get far in the Champions League, and also we didn't get 7 clean sheets in away league matches, but we were pretty close. We got 5. We couldn't win the Champions League, which is a bummer, but we won the Premier League. I think that's the most important trophy, and we also reached the FA Cup final, and we also signed 3 crucial players and made a big profit. Our profit margin is absolutely crazy. And just to look through our transfers, we signed Gvardiol, who was a big success. We also signed Koba, who was also a big success, much better than Shakir, who we exchanged for Kobo. Livramento has been much better than Cannon, but I think Conor Bradley will take his praise. We also sold Musa to Bayern Munich and Ferreira to Atletico Madrid. Those were big sales. And Ugarte, we signed him from Hellas Verona, and he has been a brilliant player for us as well. And we loaned out a lot of players, and we sold some players as well. And our finances look very healthy. Our club is now worth £5.2 billion, and we made a profit of 540 million. Absolutely crazy. We actually sold players for 128 million, so that's absolutely brilliant. And we also bought players for 215 million, so our net spend has been still 80 million, something like that. So that's pretty decent. And Jota, Nunez and Bellingham were our 3 highest selling shirts at Liverpool. We sold more than 9 million shirts. That's absolutely amazing. Just from merchandise, we earned 529 million. And if you look at our profit, I mean, that's almost the same as our merchandise earnings, so absolutely crazy. We still have a crazy transfer budget. I think FIFA is way too not unrealistic in this department, and that's why I'm trying to make realistic transfers. And you know, this season we couldn't win the Premier League, but we actually were, I think we had a pretty successful season. We scored a whopping 177 goals in 62 games. We have been the entertainers, definitely, and we got to the semi-finals of the Champions League. We won the Community Shield, we won the Premier League, but we didn't win the FA Cup or the Champions League. So next season I will try to do that, and let's try and win the quadruple, something that Liverpool didn't win in real life. We missed out on that so well by such a little margin. Diogo Jota finished as the top scorer of the Premier League. Darwin Nunez came actually 4th with 21 goals, which was absolutely brilliant. Jude Bellingham, Adam Hunt, and also Mo Salah is still up there in the top scorers chart as well. Jota, not just the top scorer, but the top assist guy, and we have been the champions, so we absolutely ruled the Premier League. And Salah, even though he missed 11 games through injury, he still came 2nd in the assist charts. Harvey Elliott and Bellingham were very close in 4th place in the assist charts. Luis Diaz got 6 assists, Darwin Nunez 7, Adam Hunt 7 as well. So what a brilliant season for everybody. And Kobo finished in 3rd place in the clean sheets charts. Absolutely brilliant. Alisson only kept 3 clean sheets in the league. In the FA Cup, Jota also finished as the top scorer. Such a shame we couldn't win the trophy. And Ugarte finished with the most assists, which is absolutely brilliant. Ederson with the most clean sheets alongside Mendy. In the League Cup, in Tottenham's Anthony, former Man United player, finished as the top scorer, and also Coates with the most assists for Wolves. Now that's crazy. He's a center back, I think. That's the Coates. And also Wolves' goalkeeper was the top clean sheet guy alongside Queen's Park Rangers keeper. And the Champions League top scorer was Jota as well. So Jota won 3 top scorer awards in 3 different competitions. Such a shame that we couldn't win all 3 competitions because Jota just did everything he could. And Jota was the assist guy, the top assist guy in the Champions League as well. I even forgot about that. That's absolutely crazy. That's insane. Fabinho got 3 assists alongside Carvalho and Bellingham. That's pretty brilliant. And Martinez of Roma kept the most clean sheets. It's amazing that Sevilla only kept 2 clean sheets, yet they won the Champions League. The UEFA Europa League top scorer was former Man City player Alvarez, who is now playing for Wolfsburg, and current Man City player Haaland became 2nd, Gonzalez 3rd. So Man City ruled this Europa League competition, but Wolfsburg's Alvarez scored 13 goals, absolutely crazy. And McNeil, former Everton player, was the top assist guy. Foden missed out by 1 assist. And the Frankfurt keeper had the most clean sheets, even though Frankfurt only played 8 games in the Europa League. That's strange. And Scamacca, former West Ham striker of Newcastle, had the most goals in the Conference League, even though Newcastle only played 8 games in the Conference League. Villarreal won this competition. There are the top assist guys in the Conference League, and Shakir, our former keeper, kept the most clean sheets in the Conference League for Dortmund. Now that is amazing. And Wolves and Brentford got straight back up into the Premier League. That's pretty amazing. And also one of Norwich, Blackburn, Hull City or West Brom will get promoted. And I want somebody new. I want somebody like Blackburn or Hull City, who haven't been in the Premier League for a long time, to get promoted. Because West Brom, Norwich, we played them so many times in previous FIFAs, and you know, Stoke are stuck in the Champions League Championship, and Portsmouth got unlucky, they got relegated. PSG won the French League as expected by a landslide. Marseille and Lyon will play in the Champions League next season. Leverkusen won the Bundesliga. What a surprise! And to be fair, they have an amazing team now with Xabi Alonso as their manager. Bayern Munich only got 61 points and Dortmund only 60. Leipzig missed out on the Bundesliga trophy, and Alvarez from Wolfsburg probably fired Wolfsburg to 2nd place in the Bundesliga as well, but Leverkusen won it by a big margin as well. Juventus won the Serie A, so after a few years of not winning it, Juventus are now Serie A champions ahead of Inter, Roma and Milan. Napoli, who in real life won by a landslide, finished outside of the Champions League places, and you know what? I'm happy about that, because Napoli gave us really tough times when we played them in the Champions League. And Barcelona won the La Liga title just like in real life ahead of Atletico Madrid. And Real Madrid won't be in the Champions League next season. Yes! That is crazy! Sevilla and Real Sociedad finish ahead of Real Madrid. And you know what? Villarreal only qualified for the Europa League because they won the Conference League. That is amazing. And I mean, Sevilla winning the Champions League and finishing 3rd in La Liga. What a season they had as well. And in the next episode we will play Iceland, Morocco and Argentina in the World Cup, and hopefully we can qualify to the knockout stages. That will be a great episode as well, with my nation Hungary trying to get far in the World Cup. It's my biggest challenge yet on ultimate difficulty. Really looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for supporting this series in season 4, and season 5 I will try to make it even better and even more entertaining. Have a nice day. See you later, guys. Goodbye.